play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. Don't play with it. I just want a rough neck on it. Big just want. Ask me if I'm finished now. I just begun. I ain't giving out no to no. Just for fun, are you dumb? 100 man, I don't know no other man. Like 100 just for 100 bands. What? I don't even got me 100 bands. I'm still gonna make me 100 M's with 100 plans. Give me peso. I carry like I'm Prego. Beat around with Chrome Petro. Shoulda knew it from the get-go. Yeah. Don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. Come on, baby, don't play with it, don't play with it. Just lay it. Spin all day in.
In a city of spectacle and grandeur, the biggest show in town right now is right here, Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Both teams still searching for that first win of the season. One of them is going to find it here as we're off in week 2. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Straight to the air they go. Finds a seam down the middle. He does it. Touchdown! The Raiders take a 6-0 lead right away. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Almost feel bad for those fans who went to get food before finding their seats here, Brock. While they're waiting in line, got a touchdown on the first play from scrimmage.
And I got a sense a few of them were scooting towards the tunnel to see what the roar was all about.
Yep.
Just like this guy scooted for the explosive touchdown.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Choosing to bring it out deep in the end zone. A nice return, but what a hit we had at the end of it.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Right up the gut. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Here's 2nd and 5. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Quick pass, right side, complete. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Brought in by Velez. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They'll throw again. Nix. Connects with his back. Jaleel McLaughlin. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos finish off their opening drive. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos start off well to tie things 7-7. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They'll throw to begin this drive. Flush down now to his left. Finally lets this one go. Big gain downfield. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Raiders first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Throwing from the gun here. Fits it through the middle. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Slot man motioned over. To the air now on 1st and 10. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
That is teaching tape for a linebacker. Read, react, and finish.
The loss sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. The throw is caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And the surprise works for a real nice pickup. It's 7 yards on the run, and now they've got 4th and goal.
Well, this offense is trying to keep the defense off balance down here in the red zone, mixing in receiver runs with everything else they love to do. And the best part is, it's working. He gets them several yards on that play.
Here we go, 4th and goal inside the 1. And he's in for the touchdown. The Raiders break the tie here in the first. Carlson now to add one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. This one's going to be a return from deep in the end zone. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back-to-back carries here. Room for him past the 30. And he's all the way forward to the 37-yard line. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Now a give on the counter. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Rookie out of Washington making that tackle.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Nix. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Out of the gun, it's Nix. That heater's going to fall to the turf.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. over on the counter. We'll cobble together a yard there. Greg Greenlaw getting there for the stop. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back now, pressure on its way. Completed to his running back. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man,
he's got it inside the 25. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 35 on the pickup. And that's good for Raiders first. Working inside the red zone. Got a man, Bowers has it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. The Raiders take a 13-point lead. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Point after from Carlson is up and good. And the Raiders double their lead to 14. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
They're on the 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Nix from the gun. He fires one deep down the middle. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Complete out to the right side. And this goes across midfield and into Broncos territory.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. The Raiders hoping to grow their lead before halftime. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now he'll throw off the play fake. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Motioning him from the slot right. Throwing now, off play action. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Wow, they must really trusted this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. That's grabbed in the 10. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. That just misses the 50 mark, gets a 49-yard punt. And the Broncos are going to take over with a lot of field ahead of them. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
2nd and 3. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Raiders have it as he records the first interception of his young career. Okay, Brock, now back to integral. The passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they...
And he's able to manage a couple on that run. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A game of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. He's got it. And in for the touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders stretch their lead to 21. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. Throwing on 1st down, Nix. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And they'll have it across midfield as he runs out. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Nix with it on 1st. Got a man, it's Marvin Mims. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down. They'll throw again. Nix. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Raiders make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. Tight end in motion right. Looking to throw. Big gain downfield. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. That's the direction, but not the distance. It falls just short. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Cut by Sutton. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives that. Here's Nix. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Running back sent in motion. Nix again on 2nd and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, well, the other areas of the team pick each other up.
3rd and long for Nix. He has the first over the middle. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Shotgun snap to Nix. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix. He lets a heater go deep, and they pick him off again! And the Raiders take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, just when you think things can't get any worse, Brock, I am not sure what you call it, because I don't think I've ever called it 4 straight drives ending in an interception.
Oh, as a former QB, Kate, I know exactly what to call this. A nightmare! 4 big games are a rarity, and you never see it happen on consecutive drives. And at this point, listen, hey, offense coordinator, play caller, run the ball. And I mean run the ball.
Play action on 1st down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
2nd and 10 now. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Throw on 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. This is Sutton working the right side. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Out of the gun, it's Nix. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
On third down, here's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
Okay, that's one of those situations where it's just a double whammy. Number one, you can't afford to give up a possession and waste a possession like that. And number two, to do it so quickly. A 3 and out in that situation. And really, listen, if there is a path to a comeback, and that's a big if right now, it's going to take sustained drives, and a 3 and out just devastating on that possession.
And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. Looks like he might break it for a minute, but still a good 14 yards on the return. And it'll be Raider football. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Lone back gets the handoff. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Now, you call that first down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. They'll send their tight end right. Going to the ground again on first. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Second and 6 coming up here. One of the tight ends motioning right. Gets it running a sweep. And there was really nowhere to go there. Just a small push to the 37. They managed a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve third down and 4. They send a tight end in motion. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him a couple on the run, but that run accomplishes little. It's fourth down. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining. Daniel Carlson out to try this Raiders field goal. This will be from 52 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a first down. You hate to see this on fourth down for that defense, roughing the kicker, and now they've got a first inside the red zone. Running it after the penalty, and he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. But the defense is really bucking. Second and 6 coming up here. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there, not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense, and that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
That one splits the uprights, and the Raiders grow their lead yet again. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Fielded at the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. They send a receiver in motion right. Back to the well again. And he's brought down after a short gain. It's a 3-yard gain, only a yard shy of the marker on 3rd down. It's Nix out of the pistol. Complete beyond the marker. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Here's a give up the middle. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Now Nix on 3rd down. And they pick him off again. Jeremy Chin has got it. And the Raiders will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. The team total is now up to 5, Brock. 5 times they've picked this offense off.
Say it a 3rd time for me, Kate, would you? Twist the knife for all the fans of this offense watching at home.
5 interceptions in one game. You just got to marvel at how well they played in coverage from start to finish.
Yeah, this goes beyond marveling. This goes to best-case scenario in their game plan. This is one of those special games where absolutely everything is clicking. These defenders, it's like they're seeing the entire field in perfect 20/20 vision.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. They give it to him again. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. They push it forward for a yard. That brings up 3rd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
To the air, 3rd and long. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. And he's out a yard or 2 shy of the 15. Raiders nearing their 1st win of the season. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Pat Surtain has it. And the Broncos will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity of looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you get, you have to. You have to finish with points.
And he's brought down for a loss.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
And he'll get this across the 15 to about the 17. It's going to be a pickup of about 2. That leaves him with 3rd and 9. Throwing with a blitz on the way. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. So no defense. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Okay, the wide receiver is going to get it to begin the drive. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. So put this in the win column for the Raiders. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with
to win, back ends, booked up, look up, I'm flying, yeah, I'm free now, see now, society's time me release now, crazy, I'm finna go see now, big style, big deals, vitamin water, that's a big one, 6 mil, coach came to me like I'm